Hey Stalwart Fam,
Hey!
welcome back to our channel.
Welcome
My
back.
name is
My
Michael
name is Faith.
and we are the
The Stalwart
Stalwart Lovers.
Lovers. Woo!
If you're new here, this is the place to be. Welcome. Enjoy the video. Make sure you subscribe before you leave.
Yes.
Alright, so babe, what are we doing today?
Yes, so we are talking about something interesting. I mean, I promise it to be worth your while, so stay and watch to the end. Yeah, so we're talking about funny side effects of our type of marriage. Hold up.
What kind of marriage?
Hold up, before you before you say side effects, is there any side effect? Well, we'll get into that. So, and that's why I said funny, right? So it's like funny side effects again. So for the kind of marriage that we have, there are just some funny things that, I mean, they are good things, right? But I mean, not really, but they are kind of funny, and they are side
Yeah.
effects in a way. They are consequences of our type of marriage.
Yes,
Anyway,
basically consequences.
anyway, so what do I mean by our type of marriage?
So, I mean, our kind of marriage, it might not be too common, but I'm sure there are many people, many couples like ours out there. We live in each other's spaces. We are working from home, the both of us. We are constantly together, 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Literally, very very few times do we have reasons why one person has to be somewhere where the other person is not, and that
Yeah.
is what we talk about when we say that our kind of marriage, because we understand that in other very very normal marriages, there are differences where the couple, they have to go different ways,
Work.
go to work, travel on trips and all that and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this comes with some consequences.
Yes.
Not such a serious video, but
Yeah.
then
Well, I mean, why not highlight some of these things, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay, so the very first thing is that we literally are so used to each other that we cannot really be without each other.
Honestly.
I mean, this has its pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
So it's more like we are so used to having each other in the same space. So we got married during COVID-19, and it has always been work from home. We are always at home together. Of course, would be doing other things like, but we are in the same vicinity. I can interrupt him slightly. He can interrupt me as well. So that's the kind of environment we're used to, right? So when we have to be apart, it's literally difficult sometimes, and
Yeah.
we're just not used to it. Like, we're always in each other's faces, we are just always there, like,
Yeah,
and
to
we
be to
almost
be
cannot live
honest,
without each other.
sometimes I feel miserable. And I've seen this thread before on Twitter where some men were just, saying, oh, when their wife is not around, it's like, hey, where is this woman? They don't know where they put this. They don't know where this is, because their wife
The
is always their
organizer.
go-to person. Even it's the same thing in our marriage. Like, if I'm looking for anything, I ask my wife.
Yeah.
She knows where everything is. Literally, including things that I kept. I'm like, have you found so thing?
Yeah, we could literally just get so bored and unproductive sometimes, like,
Yeah.
if we don't get a grip of ourselves, and that's the, let's say, side effects.
Yes, a side
The
effect. So
side
we are
effects.
so used to each other that when one person is not around, it could be somewhat unproductive for the other person. It's still something we are trying to work on. That, I mean, if you're not around, I should use that time wisely. Like, so if my wife goes to plait her hair and she spends like 4 or 5 hours, except it's on a work day and I have work that can keep me busy, half the time I'm not really doing anything meaningful.
Yeah.
And that's a side effect, I think. And it's just a funny one. I mean, it's not like one kind of
Yeah.
Another side effect, or should I say consequence, which in this case I feel like it's a good thing, because we are constantly in each other's nostrils, always in each other's space, it's very difficult for us to have disagreements. Because when we disagree, we just make it up as soon as possible, because it's always a terrible moment if we are not talking.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe I'm feeling
Even
somehow,
if that moment is 5 minutes,
and I've
which
not
is usually like
communicated.
5 minutes or
Yes,
few
it
minutes.
doesn't take long, but even in that period, maybe I'm feeling somehow and I am yet to communicate. Maybe because I'm just expecting her to be one kind of magician and just know what's on my mind. She wouldn't even know what's going on. She already started gisting me. Oh, babe, have you seen this reel? Oh, I need to call my mom. You know, we always talk, we always gist, except I'm in a work meeting or she's busy. There's always
Yeah.
gist flying around. So, what time do you have to be keeping malice? You
Yeah.
know, that helps us a lot because
Mm-hmm.
we now intentionally work on each other and we have built a solid structure on how we resolve conflicts, and it
No,
makes
hold
us
on.
enjoy our moment together so beautifully. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's a good thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And another thing related to that is that we follow each other everywhere. Apart
Yeah.
from being in the same
Space.
space, when I'm going out, sometimes I just want to go maybe downstairs to do something. She's like, "Can I come with you?" Oh, these days in Canada, she has relaxed, but back in Nigeria, I just want to step out and maybe go and get something. Like, let me come with you, or she has to do something. Maybe follow me now. So we go almost everywhere together, including like office, TGIF. Back in Nigeria,
Yeah.
like if I'm going to TGIF, I'm like, "Can I bring my wife?" You know, like, okay, that's fine. You can bring your wife. In
Yeah.
office parties, when we have beach hangouts at the office, I'm like, can I bring my wife? If I can't bring my
Please.
wife, it's gonna be like, you know, because I absolutely love my wife's, you know,
Oh.
presence, you know. And so that's a clue for you in case you're inviting us somewhere and you're like, only one person should
That's
come.
with 2 seats.
It's all right. You better book 2 seats for the flight.
Yes,
Anyway,
so yes. So another one that I would like to mention is how it's how it affects our decision making. Like, so the way we are so close and everything, and we are always in
yeah,
each other's spaces, the way we are like integrated literally,
yeah,
it affects how we make decisions. It affects where we go. Let's say like a job, if a job is going to like maybe take us out of the house, because we're so used to being in each other's house, and our types of job kind of afford us to be together. So why will you be changing job and you have to be going out and stuff like that? I mean, why don't you just look for another job that is like that?
yeah. The job that will keep you
you
in the house is a higher priority
know?
than
Yeah,
the one that will take us out. The money is not
literally
even enough
incentive.
motivation to
Yeah.
make us want to start going to the office.
Yes.
Literally,
And even like maybe like there was even something that happened when we went to Calgary the last
the
time.
last time.
There was something that I mean would have been great for us to do, that I would have stayed back to do while my husband went to Calgary, and then I'll go join him. When I looked at it, that it would take like 2 days. No, was it 2 days? No, 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 like 4 days
You're gonna have
or
to stay
five
back
days,
and
right?
join me in Calgary for like 4 days
Yeah, 5 days, it
or
maybe
or five
even,
days after.
and I was like,
Oh
hmm,
no!
this is not gonna work. So I'm like, I'd rather postpone that thing and go with my husband, come back, and then
And
do it.
postponing it cost us like wait time of like 6 weeks.
Yes, but I
But
mean,
would rather,
I'd rather do that.
yeah,
And I mean, this also influences, I mean, how we spend money, who we are sending money to, and how much we even send to them.
yeah. Talking about sending money, do you know that you can send money from Canada or US to Nigeria easily with the Expedia app? Guess what? There's more to it than that. You can also pay your bills, make account to account transfers with EFT or Interac within Canada for free.
Yeah,
All you have to
absolutely free.
do is go to the Play Store or Apple Store and download Expedia app and use our referral code Stalwart_lovers, and you get 10,000 naira after your first transfer above $100.
Yeah,
This is an app we use. I've used it several times to send money home in Nigeria, and it
and it's
has worked
amazing.
easily without hassles. All right, so I absolutely recommend it.
Recommend. Absolutely. Yes. So another point that I want to make, and this one is so annoying. Sometimes, I mean, I would say this is like the
The
most
most
major,
annoying.
most annoying side effects
Yeah,
of our kind of
yeah,
marriage, and
yeah.
that is how difficult it is to pull off surprises.
Yes.
Like, there's literally, so guys, look, just take a look at this. We go everywhere together, even to the grocery store. Like, there's hardly any time I'm saying, oh, I want to go buy something at the grocery store, and my husband is not with me. Like, it doesn't happen. The only
Yeah,
time it happens is when I'm trying to sneakishly just pull off a surprise.
yeah.
It's so annoying.
Literally.
Like, there's almost no time. Maybe what I'll start doing is, towards maybe a birthday or something, I'll just start going to the store on my own. Like, I'll just form so that
I'll
you're
still
you're
figure you
used to
out.
it.
The last time, my birthday, I was working. So sometimes when I'm working, she just say, "Oh, I want to quickly grab something at the grocery store, but you want to grab something at the grocery store.
It's only one
Grocery store
hour.
is like how many minutes away, and then you went for so long, okay? You went more than grocery store. But I'm gonna
Can
keep
you see
my lips
why?
sealed.
Can you see why it's so annoying? Can you see, guys?
Yeah.
It's so
It's also so
annoying.
annoying because when do you get to pack this gift? When do you find where to hide it? You have a delivery, your phone rings that you have a delivery, your spouse is literally somewhere around the corner, and you hide, go to the door, sneak in. Like when I go to your smartwatch, I had to make you were sleeping. I had to make
I
sure you were sleeping
just
before I left. Yeah,
because
I
they're
came in.
delivering it downstairs, right?
Yeah, I went to pick it up,
I went to pick it
but I had
up.
to make sure you were
Oh,
sleeping. I didn't tell you I was sleeping.
I
So it's
mean,
a little bit
literally.
like that, but we love
Well,
our
I
life.
mean,
We love our life the way
we
it is.
managed to
Yeah.
still surprise each other. Eventually, they would know that okay, there is a surprise coming.
Yes, I mean that one you cannot hide,
There's
especially when you
almost
have a big day coming.
yeah. I mean, they're like, okay, you're going to give me something, I know, but I don't know what it is. So I think
Yeah.
that's what I was eventually compensates
Yes,
for
and I
that.
think the last thing is which one. This is a good one. It's also good and bad. It's a mixture of both, which is the fact that we actually feed off each other's energy strongly,
Yeah,
both in the positive side and in the not so good side. So what that means is that it's easier for us together to start up a project and get it successful.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
easier
it's like a
for us.
one to chase, one we chase 1,000, two
Yes,
chase ten thousand
that
thing.
it's easier for us. For example, maybe we want to improve on our prayer life when we just have a conversation. I think we should pray a little more. It's easier to do it together when I'm not feeling like it. She's like,
Because
"Oh,
there's
babe,
more
it's our prayer
accountability.
time." Yeah. So, and the other side, it's easier to push, each other, towards goals and all that. But the dangerous part of it is that when one person slacks too much,
It's
it's
easier
easier to for the other person to
to slack
slack.
as well.
I mean, it kind of puts pressure on me as the leader of the house. Like, if you slack, your wife will slack. So
Yeah.
everybody slack. The leader slack. The head is slacking. Everybody is slacking. Too much pressure. Men go through a lot,
Yeah.
but it's so easy for one person to just feel like, oh, laid back. I'm just tired, and the other person, you not even realize. You feel like, oh, now be laid back there. I have work to do. But before you know it,
So the person pulls you
you just
down.
start
I
feeling because
mean,
the drive is not there because we strongly feed off
each other's
each
energy.
other's
Very
energy.
important
It's
each other's
good and it's
energy.
bad, and that's why we say it is side effect.
Yeah.
Side effect. Yeah, but
Yeah.
to be honest, we absolutely love our life. This side
Love it.
effects, they are not things that it's like a no or something like that. Like we
Yeah.
absolutely love it. Excesses here and there. There's no family without excesses. We keep working on our own, right? But I think that's so. We just wanted to have a nice time with you guys, give you guys a little bit of
Inside gist.
inside gist,
Yes. So
and that is it.
yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please love it. Love it. And drop a comment. Anything you relate with, just drop it in the comment
Hmm.
section. Share this video with everyone that you know. Follow us on all our other social media handles. And yes, to come away again
Keep loving.
and keep believing,
We are
the
the Stalwart
Stalwart
Lovers.
lovers. Woo.